about Jared Spurgeon? Is he making his return today?
Yeah, he's in.
How about Vanek?
He's in too.
Dubnik?
He's in too.
This is easy. For easy,
That
no.
covered, yeah. Who will be the defenseman out with Spurgeon?
Folan's out.
With the way this series has played out, we saw what happened in Denver. It's very intense. What do you tell your team? Because you know they're going to come ready to go, Coach, but how do you walk that line of being ready to go and intense and not getting carried away today?
Well, there's going to be emotion in the game. You just have to make sure you control your emotion. I think a lot of these times are hyped up and built up a lot more than what they end up playing out, or and how they end up playing out. I know for them, it's what they're looking at. This is a pivotal game. It's critical. And so I would just expect them to come out here and focus on their game, and obviously they'll play it aggressive, and part of their game is being physical, so we have to make sure we're prepared for that, we're ready for that, and likewise, I just want to make sure that we're focused on ourselves here.
How about how well your top line has been playing here, especially these last couple of games?
Yeah, well, I don't get into the whole top line. I think every line is important, and every line has a role, and every line's going to have their moment to be in the spotlight. But I'm assuming that you're referring to the Granlund, Parisi, and Palmerville line, and I would say that obviously the Washington game. For me, was a very solid 60 minutes for them, and in a lot of ways, a great example of the way that they need to play the game and the way that they're most effective for us when they are playing that game. And I would look at the Carolina game, and there was a lot of good examples through two periods of where they were not doing things that make them successful, and with a little bit of a reminder of the things that they're doing when they are effective. To start the third period, they came out with a great focus, and obviously got rewarded for it.
Is there a chance we see Scandella at practice tomorrow?
He was on the ice today, so we'll need more of an update from the. Well, we're not going to skate tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday we'll see.
How about Chris Stewart? What have you seen from his first couple of games?
Well, I was disappointed that he wasn't able to bury a couple of the chances he had last game. I think he's getting more comfortable. One thing I really appreciate is how vocal he's been on the bench. He's fully engaged in this fight with our team. As far as trying to make the playoffs and trying to make a run here. And it's not just. He's showing, that like I said, that he's fully engaged as far as the emotional part of it. And I think as that's come along, I think his play has come along with him. I think that him and Mikko have really started to build some chemistry together. There's a lot of communication between the two guys, and I think in a lot of ways their game is a real complement to each other, and we're trying to find the right mix as far as the left winger on that line. Nino had a couple good moments last game, and then we'll give him another shot tonight and see what we can get there.
We've touched on it a bit, but with all the games with very few practices, what's it like with all these new faces and so few practices?
Yeah, that's a challenge for sure. There are teaching moments, and there's a lot of things that you can use through the course of games to help reinforce a lot of the things that you're trying to get them to learn and get on board with. But that said, it is a challenge. We use video. We use, like I said, those moments through the course of the game to talk to them about that. They've all been very responsive and fully bought into trying to get to know our game as quickly as possible. But that said, some practice time would be nice.
At what point with Dubnik do you have to kind of take a look at his workload and keep him fresh down the stretch here?
I'm only looking at this game. Like I said, the games down the stretch don't mean anything unless we win games right now. So, if we were to sit, it would be complete arrogance to sit around and think that we're in the playoffs or that we're where we want to be. We've got an awful lot of work to be done, and we need to win games now.
Were you able to make it here yesterday and taking any of the high school stuff?
No, I didn't yesterday. I took the day off. My son came to the game, but I did watch a lot of the game last night on TV.
I can't remember a player's son or daughter doing the Let's Play Hockey ever. You think it'll be cool for?
I think so. Yeah, I mean we've had a player's sister sing the national anthem. That was different, but I think it'll be cool for him. And the story has been great, and more importantly for us, it's been great for us. His play has been real strong. I really liked him on the road. In Washington and Carolina, I thought he played two real solid games for us, and he'll get a chance to play with a lot of shifts anyways with Spurge tonight. We'll see how those two work together.
Was Vanek just the flu the other day?
Yes.